Now, as we move into a brand new year, Instagram's rolling out new features, and we have yet to see if they're going to be a benefit or just a burden, and I wanted to review those in this video today. Now, some of you guys might have some of these right now. Some of this stuff might be rolling out in the next days, weeks, months to come. Some of these things I don't even have access to yet, but I want to cover them, and I want to hear from you what you think about them. Now, the first one I want to cover is called Notes, right? You're going to find this in your DMs, above the DMs at the top, almost like the story bubbles with people just starting conversation. This reminds me of the old Facebook, what is Adam Ivy doing? I am mowing the lawn. I am waiting for my ramen noodles to cook. I think they're taking an old feature and trying to make it exciting and new. Honestly, 1 out of 5 stars. And let me explain why. It's not available in the UK or Japan right now, which for whatever reason, some of you guys might not have it right now either. I don't have this right now. And I honestly am not going to miss it because I think it's kind of redundant. It's kind of silly. Why are they giving us access to have stories when that's where you can type text? That's where you can do a quick update. And now they're having a little text bubble to entice somebody to send a DM to you. Maybe it'll refine, but for right now, 1 out of 5 stars. Now, the second new feature that they're rolling out is called Nominations. This is pretty straightforward. You guys may or may not have seen in other people's stories. Share a photo of your spouse 5 years ago or where you met them. Show a photo of your dog. And then all of a sudden you can click it and now you can show that and it can kind of start a trend. But now you don't have to wait for those options to pop into your stories. The nominations option is going to allow you to start a trend. So if we're doing overnight oat recipe, show me your overnight oat recipe. And then I can nominate Chico and Red and Zach and anybody else that I want to nominate. You could do things like show your first car, have a photo of your first car, whatever that might be, and then nominate people, and then they can nominate people, and they can nominate people, and it really kind of turns into wildfire. And I really think that this is where social media shines, when you can actually engage with the people that you may know closely, you may know from afar as a follower. I think that this is a really kind of a cool and fun feature that they're adding, so I give it 3.5 stars out of 5. Now, the next new feature that Instagram is rolling out is called Candid Stories. And in typical Instagram fashion, they're just copying everybody else. So Be Real is already an app that does this. TikTok Now is a feature that's been available for a little while now where you have a limited amount of time to show what you're doing. And so the Candid Stories is going to show you or whatever's on your front-facing camera, and then whatever is behind your camera. So I was almost going to say selfie camera, because usually it's you and then the environment that you're in. I think it's cool, but I think Instagram has completely lost their identity here, and it's just copying what they think is going to be popular everywhere else. So 2 out of 5. Now, this next one is kind of funny, in my opinion. A lot of people have been trying to do these engagement groups for years on Instagram, right? We just have to get in the DMs and we'll be in this chat group. And then when I post, you like all my stuff. And then when you post, I'll like all your stuff. And the algorithm caught that a long time ago. In fact, a lot of those accounts have been banned, deleted, shadow banned, whatever. But Instagram sees this, right? And so now they're coming out with a thing called group profiles. It's only being tested in a handful of countries right now. And I don't really think that it's going to be nationally integrated into or internationally integrated into the app. We'll see what happens. But I don't even think that Adam Mosseri of Instagram fully understands this new feature, because when he walked through it, a little clunky and confusing, and I think they're trying to battle something with something that's not going to work. They're trying to beat the hackers and beat the bots at their own game. It's just going to get convoluted. I give it a 0.25 out of 5 stars. Now, the next feature that Instagram is rolling out is called Collaborative Collections. And honestly, I'm pretty excited about this one. Now, Collections is nothing new over on Instagram. It's where you can go and you can find a bunch of posts, let's say in the fitness space that you want to put together. Maybe you found a bunch of recipes, you could put them together. Maybe you found a bunch of inspirational or even educational posts, you could put them together. Well, now you can give people permission to add to those collections, and that's why it's called Collaborative Collections. I think that this is a way to kind of work with other people and come together in vision and things that are of interest to other people in your circle. And I think it's just a great way to connect. So I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Now, Instagram is constantly rolling out new features, and like I mentioned earlier, I really hope that Instagram finds their identity again, because I know a lot of people are losing hope on Instagram. At times, in certain instances, even myself, it's not the same platform it used to be, but I'm hoping that within the next 6 to 12 months, it's its own animal again, and we're all enjoying the experience. But I want to know what you think in the comments below. Let me know which of these features or any other new feature that you might be familiar with is exciting to you, which one you're using, which one you're pumped pumped up about. I want to hear about it in the comments below. And obviously, I'll do another video in the near future when they start rolling out even more stuff, because I think it's important to jump in early with some of these features when they first come out. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is how you grow on Instagram in a more strategic way if you're interested. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, become part of the channel family by clicking that little subscribe button, then smashing that bell icon so you can be notified first anytime I upload a new video just like this. I appreciate all of the support year after year. Come connect with me over on Instagram and TikTok. And until next time, I appreciate you watching.